Yo, I was just so caught up in my success and money one time. Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Crownjeezy. You already know what it is, man. Flyboy ENT and Lolo, we in the building. We in here, man. What's up, man? You're hanging out with Koreanized.com. What's happening, man?
Wow, thank you for having us in your house, man.
Man, thanks for having me, man. Thanks for coming through, B.
I gotta ask, your place is so clean. What's up with that?
Man, it's something light, you know. I ain't even cleaned it yet like that, you know. It's
You didn't prepare for this interview.
Nah. This is just every day, you know.
So it's always this clean.
Yo, this is 8 o'clock in the morning right now, man. You came too early, B.
Yeah,
I mean, I
We got
ain't even
started
shaved. I ain't nothing right now.
You look good. You look good.
Nah. It's all good.
All
It's
right.
all good.
So I want to talk about everything. I want to talk about music. I want to talk about your new song, Trust Nobody.
Yeah.
I want to talk about rap, hip hop. I want to talk about your clothing line.
Oh,
logo.
most definitely.
So like I want to cover everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do that.
Okay, so let's take it all the way back. Rap, hip hop.
Yeah.
You remember the first time you first heard a rap song? You remember how old you were?
The first time, you're trying to expose my age right now. I know what you're trying to do. hey, I think I was like maybe 7. You know what I mean? 6 or 7.
Okay.
And it was Big Daddy Kane,
Big Daddy Kane.
LL Cool J. You know what I'm saying?
Goats.
Yeah, it was those two that I first got introduced to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, man, it was just, you know, soaked in my DNA. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened.
You fell in love with
I
it.
fell in love with it, man. You know what I'm saying?
So you remember what age you were when you wrote your first rap song?
When I first wrote my rhymes
Hold
was
on.
probably like in high school.
I want to take it. Wait. I want to go all the way back. Why rap? Like you could sing, you could rock,
What you mean,
R&B. So hip hop. Why hip hop?
I mean, yo, that's like, you know, asking God why he's a God. You know what I'm saying? That's like asking Michael Jordan why basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, meaning as in like, you know, this is what I do, man. I love this. You know, I'm not trying to be nobody. I'm not trying to be like this person and that person. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be myself. You understand what I'm saying? And just because of, you know, where I grew up in the States, you know, more than half of my life, and you know, I'm also from Korea. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I got both cultures in me. You know, and the lifestyle that we live in, and the era that, you know, that I come from, it was all hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's not hip hop? You feel what I'm saying? So, you know,
Everything around you.
yeah, I mean, you know, it's not like I chose hip hop. It was hip hop chose me. You dig what I'm saying?
That's
So,
it.
I mean, it's just a natural thing, man. There's no such thing as why hip hop. It's
Okay.
just it's a natural thing.
That
Man.
makes
I love
sense.
hip hop.
That
man.
makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
Yeah.
So
It's a lifestyle.
so what do you love about it?
I mean, like I said,
If you
man,
could list like a few things about hip hop you love.
I mean, it's a lifestyle, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you rhyme, the way music sound, way of everything. You know what I'm saying? The way of expressing yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is like a way of an expression. So, you know, I'm a type of dude that like to express myself, and you know, like if something happened to me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I would tell my close people like what happened. I like to tell them a story. This is what happened, what you think. You know, even with my girl, you know, we have a lot of conversations and stuff like that. So, you know, it's just natural like that, man.
So you remember what age you were when you wrote your first rap
Yeah,
song?
I believe I was in high school, man.
Was it dope?
Yeah, it was
It was
whack. It was whack.
It was
But you know what I'm
whack?
saying?
Okay.
It was dope because you know what I'm saying. It's supposed to be freestyle. You know, I was in high school, probably a freshman or whatever, and I wasn't freestyling. I'm not good at freestyling, so I wrote the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? A couple days before at the crib when I practiced.
You acted like you
know what I'm saying? I was
freestyling.
acting like I was freestyling, so I couldn't wait to go to school and, you know what I mean, bust my rhymes like that. So Man, I mean, you know, the first rap, I don't remember it, but it had a lot of like half Korean, half English, just like how I rap right now. That just, you know, been in me. That's just the way I write. But yeah, it was fun, man.
So is it hard to mix Korean and English? Would you like, if you had to choose, would you prefer to rap in only Korean or only English, or you like to do both?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I could rap all in Korean and all in English, but with the way I believe how artists supposed to rhyme is that it should be the way you talk.
Okay.
When you rap, it should sound like you're talking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you speaking now? You're speaking in English now.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, like I said, man, like when I'm talking with, you know, my people in Korea, I still speak, you know, English.
Right.
You know what I mean? My dialogue, my conversation, probably like half English and half Korean.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
you know what I'm saying? That's why when I rap, you know, I have English and Korean both. A lot of people ask me, yo, you have so much English, you know, lyrics in your Korean song, and what's wrong with that? You can't, you know, it's just the way I talk, and you can't deny that because you know, hip hop comes from the States. You know, it's not a Korean thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hip hop coming from where it's coming from, the origin and everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't minus English and be a hip hop. You know, even hip hop is English. What's hip hop in Korean? There's no such thing as, you know, hip hop is hip hop.
Right.
So wherever you go, you know, Japan, they won't call that hip hop.
Right.
They probably call it a little different. They have a hip hop.
Hip hop.
Hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But it's still hip hop though.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
It's still
Yeah,
the same thing.
it's hip hop. So
Hip hop. so when you decide to write a song, take us through the process and everything. Is that alcohol?
no, I don't even drink, man. This is iced tea, man.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Man,
I was wondering if you're drinking alcohol.
No, I don't drink at all.
Okay.
You know, once in a while I sip champagne.
Okay.
I might pop a bottle to celebrate something, but no, I don't drink like that. You know what I'm saying?
So when you decide to write a song, how do you decide? Like, there's so many things to talk about.
Yeah.
So how do you decide, you know, the topic you want to talk about in a song?
Well, I mean, it just, you know, it comes from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there isn't a limitation for me that, like, I don't really think about what to write. You know what I'm saying?
It just comes
Yeah, it naturally.
organically.
Yeah, it comes organically, man. Like when you hear the beat, you know, there's piano, there's drums, there's you know what I'm saying, there's lead, there's all types of instruments in the music, right? And if you listen to the instrumental, you know, like you gotta have a conversation with the music, you know? Like I'm not even playing right now, for real.
Real.
Yeah, so, you know, I get some type of vibe, and because of the experiences that I had, you know, in my life, when I hear certain beats, it's gonna bring me back. You know what I'm saying? Like certain
That
memories
time.
that I have, the experiences that I had.
Okay.
So, you know, whatever that, like I said, man, I didn't choose hip hop. Hip hop chose me, right?
Right.
It's the same thing with the music. I don't choose topic. The music makes me choose a topic.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just everything happens organically, man. Otherwise, I'd rather fall back and not do it. I don't sit down and try to think
And
of
think
something to
about
say.
it.
You know what I'm saying? It's gotta happen just naturally.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So how do you write your song? You still use the pen and pad,
I mean,
or you type on your phone, or you use the audio? I seen you use the audio on your phone. You do that a lot.
yeah, I do them all the time. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of things going on in my head, so you know, so that I won't forget. You know what I'm saying? If something hits me, then you know, I just record it on my phone. Sometimes I might type it. You know what I mean? Come home and rewrite it and make it rhyme.
You still use pen?
I still use pen.
Wow,
and-
like the OGs, pen and pad.
I mean, but don't get me wrong though. I still use my iPhone as well too. So,
Right.
but instead of typing, you know, I just record it on the phone so I won't forget. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So what are your till date, what's been your proudest achievement in your professional life?
In my career,
Yeah.
the thing that I'm most proud of has to be, me giving up everything from Korea and what I've achieved for 3 years that I've, done my thing here and moving to the States and going independent and establishing my own company, Favorite Entertainment, still this day. I'm back in Korea, but still doing the same thing. So, just me taking that, being a boss, and signing myself and move accordingly, and making my own moves. I think I'm proud of that, you know what I'm saying? Not depending on other people to fall through, but me just stepping up,
Right.
just being a boss, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the new song, Trust No Vote.
Let's do it.
Man, I heard that song. It's really, really deep, man.
You like that?
Yeah, I love it.
I appreciate it, man.
To prepare for this, this talk we're having now, like I went back, I listened to all your songs,
Okay.
and there's nothing like this.
Word.
This is like the new thing.
Word.
You know that?
I mean, of course, I write it. You know what I'm saying?
You
I write all my songs. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the. It's like a new vibe. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Because man, like this is a little different, but my boy 100, he's also a producer, right, for Favorite Entertainment. He told me 100 was like, yo, Hyung, instead of you always, trying to always set the trends and, leading people and, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
doing what you do,
Right.
and let them follow instead of that. If you're too ahead or too advanced, you know what I'm saying, for a career, just because, me coming from where I come from and, I understand this, better than maybe some artists. So, if my music sounds too advanced here, you understand what I'm saying? I'm saying this in a humble way. Then it's kind of difficult for people to follow, because if you're like 3-4 steps ahead, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be like half step ahead, you know what I'm saying? And it made perfect sense. And he was like, so instead of making that type of music, why don't you go forward to the mass media, you know what I mean, to the public, and give what they wanna, you know what I'm saying, what they wanna listen to.
Right.
So I couldn't agree more. So what I did was I pulled out my phone and notepad, and this is something that I wrote like 6-7 years ago when the incident happened.
You wrote this song 6-7 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
It wasn't. I didn't write the whole rhymes and everything. You know what I'm saying?
The idea?
The ideas
Okay.
and the vibe that I was feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew I was gonna talk about the incident that happened to me. Because that basically changed my whole life. You know what I'm saying? It was the biggest mistake I made, but it was a gift and a curse at the same time too. You know what I'm saying? So, I pulled that out, and I started rhyming on the story. And if you write something now that something happened, which happened 6-7 years ago, like, you're not gonna remember everything, the whole vibe, the emotions, and
Right.
you know what I'm saying. So and so on and so forth. So I always write down. It's like a diary. It became a habit to me since I was young. So I write down whenever something special happens, so that I won't forget later. And then one day, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna turn it into a record.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened as far as the lyrics. That's why I'm talking about this. And this made me kind of feel like if I made myself vulnerable and just open myself up, pause, and you know what I'm saying, and instead of always talking about, rapping about lifestyle, if I let them hear my life story, you know what I'm saying, I think that'll be a move that I could make towards the fans and the music listeners and mass medias,
Right.
that you know, it'll be me making a step towards them
Okay.
instead of me, you know, doing me and minding my own business.
Okay.
You understand? So
The
that's what I did. And musically, it had to match the song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It had to match the lyrics and the topic and subject that I was
Right.
talking about.
right.
So, and like you said, it's kind of, it's very personal and deep. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you talked about betrayal, you talked about love, you talked about friendship. Like everyone can relate,
Yeah, man. I mean, like you said, the song is about fake friends.
right?
You know what I mean? It's about,
Let's talk about that.
it's
Yeah.
about betrayal.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's about fake love.
Okay.
It's about,
Could you no, come on. You gotta explain more. What do you mean fake love?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I made a lot of mistakes when I was young.
Okay.
And, you know,
Elaborate.
and I learned a lot from that.
Okay.
Mistakes that I made. You know what I'm saying? So I talk about that, and most importantly, you know, the key word that I'm talking about in the record, like I said, is fake love, like fake friends. So, you know, we all go through, you know what I'm saying, somebody betraying you and not coming through when you expect them to fall through for you. You know, when the shit happens and shit, and you know, when they don't, you know, you get depressed and get, you know, disappointed, and you know what I'm saying, you just feel some type of way.
So
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, so how do you deal with that? How do you process that? Like as a human being, I'm not even talking as Koreanized, just as a human being.
I mean, you know, some people might not, you know, be built for this, but I'm built like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a way of life. You gotta understand it. You gotta trust your life process. You know, instead of trusting people and human beings, you gotta trust your life. You gotta trust the process in life. You understand?
Right.
So when things happen, when shit hit the fan and shit, you can't be like, oh shit, why is this happening to me? But it's not happening to him, it's not happening to them. But why the fuck I gotta go through this bullshit? You can't think like that because you're going through that. You're going through what you're going through because you're you. You're not them. You know what I'm saying? So maybe God's probably, you know, he wants to teach you something, you know? Maybe there's a lesson that you need to learn.
You believe in God.
Oh, definitely, you know what I'm saying? Put God first always, man. So you gotta trust your life process and make the goods out of the bad situation and try to learn something.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So take that as blessings.
Okay.
You know, a couple days ago, man, on my IG, I said, you know, sometimes betrayal could be your blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because you can learn something. And you know, excuse me. And you know, when a bad time comes, that's when you can tell who the real friends are and who the fake friends are. Real talk. So, you know, it could be a good thing, you know? Don't always be in a bad vibe talking about why is this shit happening to me instead of whining and, you know, getting depressed. You know what I'm saying? Some people might take your situation and just go ahead and win with it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So you just gotta be thankful and always be grateful, man. And you know, that's what I talk about in the song. You know? And this song, this record right here, Trust Nobody, definitely goes out to the people who's on the come up. What I mean by that is, you know, people who's going back up. You know what I'm saying? If you're on your way back up, like I said, man, you gotta trust your life process and just go with it and run with it. And you know, if you're on your way back up, like everybody has a different position and levels of a different position. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people probably might have made it already and going to a different route. You know, having a next phase.
Right.
Some people probably like went to the top and fell back and hit the bottom like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still hustling. I'm still grinding 6-7 years, you know? Still till this day. Having interview 8 o'clock in the morning. You understand? So I'm still doing it. The work will never stop. You know? So, you know, you just gotta keep on grinding. But while you're on your way back up, you're in a position where you can't really trust people. You know? So this song right here, it goes out to the people who's on their way back up. You know what I'm saying? because you might have to trust some type of people when you hit the bottom. You know what I'm saying? When you make it, you might need to trust some people to manage your money that you just made.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So depends on where you are, but if you are in a path of, you know what I mean?
Going back up. Right.
Don't trust nobody. Trust nobody.
So you don't trust anyone right now?
Like I said, man, that's not what I'm saying. Of course I trust God.
You trust God.
I trust my mother. You know, I trust my team.
Okay.
But you know, when I say trust nobody, of course I do mean trust nobody. But what I'm saying is, you know, keep your circle small. That's what I learned. You know what I'm saying? Just
real close friends.
Yeah, I'm not here to make friends. Like that's not why I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I am here for is to make my mother happy, make my, you know what I'm saying, team happy, make people who depend on me happy, my girl happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and thanks to God. You know what I mean? Like, that's the reason why I'm here for. I'm not here to really make friends and, you know, trying to be cool. I'm not in it for that. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. Don't ever get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? You played yourself.
DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled. So, you understand? I mean, real talk, man. Like some real shit. That's how I be feeling.
Okay.
For real, you know?
Okay.
So.
Since when have you felt like this? Is it since the like 7 years ago?
Yeah, after the lawsuit, after all the betrayal that I went through, and because I was, you know, like I said, once again, I'm saying this in a humble way,
right?
But because I was big, and being a public figure, when you go through something like lawsuits and shit, you know, I had to go to court every 3 weeks for 2 years and a half to beat my case, and you know what I mean, a lot of shit happened, and when that happens and you're being a public figure, it's all over the news.
Yeah, eyeballs all over you, man.
All eyes on me. That's what Tupac said. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. So it wasn't just me who got hurt. You understand? It's me, my families, my fans. You know,
your team.
My team, people who you know what I'm saying, who supported me. They all, you know, that. Man, it was some tough ass times, man, to tell you the truth. Like, it wasn't easy, but because of that predicaments and situations, I learned so much.
You feel like you're stronger now?
Well, definitely, man. I'm a different man now. It's at the end of the day, man. It's all about, you know. It's not about what happens to your life.
Right.
You know, it's all about what you do when the shit happens to your life.
How you react. To shit.
That's what it's all about, you know. So, like, I found myself, you know what I mean. Like the Koreanized, you know, me as a person, as a human, like I've grown so much, and it just molded, you know, me, not only as an artist but as a human being as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So the song has like you've got scratches.
Mm-hmm.
So was that your idea to put?
You mean putting a DJ on?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gotta be, man, because it's that, you know, that New York old school hip hop.
Yeah, it's got that old school vibe.
Original.
Yeah.
I don't want to call it old school. I'm just want to call it original.
Original
you know what I'm saying?
vibe, original hip hop vibe.
So it's got that original shit going on. So, you know, you have to throw DJ in there. You know what I'm saying? That's just
sampling. How many samples did you use?
Well, that's a good question, man. First, we sampled the music from Lonely Smith, Garden of Peace, right?
Okay.
Shout out to Lonely Smith, man. It's a great song. The song has been sampled more than 55 times. I looked it up online. You know, a lot of people must love the song, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's only an instrumental, it's a jazz joint. So, we put Nas vocals, we put Wu-Tang vocals, we put Mobb Deep vocals, and my vocal mixed up in a hook. And then, you know, DJ Needle, he did his thing right there, you know what I mean? Shout out to DJ Needle, definitely. A great man, by the way, man, great person. And, you know, I just wanted to make the song, this record so soulful,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm talking about what I'm talking about. Excuse me. So we had to put some type of female vocals that fit there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But for the scratches, you know, it's easy for DJs to put the scratches, acapellas, and stuff like that. Because you know you can change
Okay.
the keys and
Right.
you can change the BPMs and stuff like that.
I don't know anything about that.
For a DJ. But you know, when it comes to melody, the melody line has to be the same. You know what I'm saying? And it's really, really difficult to find another acapella that fits another instrumental. You understand what I'm saying? So, unless you're singing it, you can't really find the one that's already been done separately. And when you put them together, somewhere it's gonna be wrong. It's not gonna sound right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we found the perfect one. It took a lot of time. Like
How
I said,
long?
man.
How long?
It took us like 4 months just
To
finding
make the
that.
whole song?
Yeah.
Wow.
You
that
know what
long?
I'm saying? Because making a song probably took us a couple of days, maybe 3 days maximum.
Okay, so
You know what
what
I'm saying?
took?
But you know, putting it together is not a problem. You know, it's finding
The
the
parts.
sources and materials that we want to use, because we couldn't create. You know what I'm saying? We had to find the one that was already created by somebody else, and they have to fit my vibe.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to find that. So, you know, that's what we did for a long time, man. I probably put the most work in this record right here. Trust me.
Of all your songs.
In my career.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So, check this out, man. For real, you know?
I heard it. It's dope.
Yeah,
I heard
appreciate
it.
you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you like it.
I
you
love
know?
it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Word,
Yeah.
man.
I like it. So who's your inspiration in life? I don't mean like art, you know, your art, what you do, just life.
Oh, definitely my mother. You know what I mean?
Your mom.
I put God first, and it's always my mom. You know, everything I do is for her. You know what I'm saying? And she's done everything for me, and you know, she's the biggest, one and only biggest inspiration that I.
Wow.
have.
I don't
You
think
know
we've
what I'm
ever
saying?
seen this part of you before.
Excuse me. You probably never seen it, but you know, people around me who knows you, man, they all know.
No,
what it is,
I
you
mean
know?
fans.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I always talk about my mom, man. You know, she's the greatest.
Everything.
She's everything to me. You know what I'm saying? She's the reason why I live, why I do this, why I breathe. You know what I mean? So, you know, for her, like, it's speechless when it comes to her, man. It's, you know, she's the biggest inspiration, and nobody else will ever take that place.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a Tupac line.
Rest
That's
in peace,
good.
man.
That's good.
Yeah.
God, your mom and God, especially, right?
Right.
Being your inspiration in life.
Right.
How about musically? So if I were to ask you your top 10 favorite MCs of all time, so how would you answer that?
There will be first I gotta say, without no hesitation, man, I gotta say Pac. You know what I'm saying?
That's one.
Pac, Nas,
That's two.
AZ,
3,
Biggie,
4,
that's 4, Jay-Z,
5,
I gotta say, my man T.I.,
6, Eminem, 7.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put the boss, Rick Ross.
Ross.
You know what
8.
I'm saying? That's 8. Oh, I definitely gotta say Kiss.
Okay, Jadakiss, 9.
Yeah, that's 9, right?
One's 5.
And 10. Man, I gotta go with I'm gonna throw one of the new school rappers, man. I think Dave East is nice.
Not Drake.
No, Drake is
Like I know
So let me give you-
personally. I know personally you like Drake.
No, I fuck with Drake heavy, man. You know, so
Yeah.
Yeah, let me say.
You want to expand
Yeah,
the list?
give me like two more.
Five more.
Five more.
Five
I'm
more.
gonna have to say Drake.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
so 11.
But Drake is definitely in top 10 though.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
top 10. You know what I'm saying? So Drake.
11. That's 11.
J. Cole's nice.
12.
You know what I'm saying? Kendrick is nice
13.
as well. And Mick is nice.
14.
Damn. And I'm gonna have to say Snoop.
Snoop Dogg.
Cause
Uncle Snoop.
not
15.
not only the lyricism, but Snoop is probably the only artist that fits on anything. It doesn't matter if it's East, West, South.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Korean rap too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Snoop fits everywhere.
Yeah.
So there you go, man. You got my 15 artists. Top
Wow.
15, man. Word.
Well, some I expected, but some I wasn't even expecting.
Like who? Who's not expected, man?
Like Drake. I wasn't expecting Drake to be on your top 15 list.
What you mean, man? Drake is one of the greats that ever do it, man. You know.
Really?
Yeah, it's just because that a lot of hip hop has, man, the fans. You know, because it's always been hardcore hip hop.
Right.
You know, back in the days, and now it's got a little softer because it's
You
mixed
think
with
that's bad?
R&Bs and stuff like that. No, it's great.
It's great.
You know? It's
So
more
it's
diverse.
evolved.
You know, evolved. So, and if people like it, people like it. You know what I'm saying? As long as the music sound good, you know, then there's nothing wrong with nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm also influenced by all the rappers that I just mentioned. You know, those are the rappers that I listen to. You know,
You fuck with AZ.
Heavy. AZ, yo, AZ, man, come on, man. AZ is the most underrated rap artist in the world, man.
Really?
AZ is nice.
Wow.
You crazy, man. If you leave AZ out, you crazy, dog. I don't even know what you're talking about. AZ is shit.
Yeah, AZ is dope. AZ is dope.
He's nice, man. He's nice.
AZ
Word.
is dope.
Yeah.
Okay. How about some of your favorite rap groups of all time? Like 3 or 5.
The rap groups,
Yeah.
it's gotta be Wu.
Wu-Tang Clan.
You know what I mean? Wu's gotta be #1 rap group for me. And NWA
NWA.
You know.
2.
was hardcore. And
One more.
you know what? Right now, you know who comes to my mind right now?
Who?
Beastie Boys was
Beastie
off the
Boys.
chain,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You know, the kids nowadays they probably won't get it,
Yeah.
but man,
Beastie
Beastie Boys
Boys
was
run-
hard, man.
Run DMC.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll be in my list as well.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, there you go, my top 3 right there, man.
Wow.
The groups.
Beastie Boys, Wu-Tang Clan. Who else? Who else did you name? Beastie Boys, Wu-Tang Clan.
NWA.
NWA. Oh, NWA.
NWA,
Yeah,
old
man.
school, man.
You're like
Originals, you know?
So you real hip hop head.
I mean, I love hip hop, man. It's what I've been
Hip-hop,
doing for all my life, you know?
So you listen to any other kind of music apart from hip hop? So you always like when you're driving or when you're home,
Yeah,
you listen to hip hop like every time.
and every day.
Every single
Right now, the music is off because we're having an interview.
Right.
Otherwise, it'll be on, you know what
And
I'm
it's
saying?
hip hop. There's no rock, no R&B, no.
No, it's definitely R&B in it, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop and R&B, they always go together, so it's always hip hop and R&B, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not mad at, any other genre of the music, I listen to jazz, I listen to pop sometimes, I listen to rock. I used to listen to a lot of rock
Rock.
when I was young too.
Wow.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
surprising.
I mean, it was big, man. It was big all over the world, man. So when, Guns N' Roses and Metallicas and Bon Jovi's and when Aerosmith, you know what I'm saying? When they were, in their prime,
Right.
it was just good music, period. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to all genre of the music. I'm not just, limited just listening to hip hop. No, it depends on what mood you're in. You know what I'm saying? I'm with my girl, I'm with my shoulder. I'm gonna play some R&B. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw some Tory Lanez or something. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Make the vibe right, Jeremiah or something. And so it all depends on the mood. You know what I'm saying? But what I do is hip hop, and I just love the culture. You know what I mean?
The hat you're wearing, I've been staring at that.
Yeah.
Lolo, I want to talk about that. So
Okay.
let's talk about that. So what's the idea about creating your own brand?
Well, I've always liked, making clothes and reforming, the clothes that I had. You know what I mean? Even though it wasn't my brand, I was always into fashion. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's one of the main, you know what I mean, source in hip hop culture. The fashion, you can't live that without. So I've always been into fashion, and I decided to make my own brand in 2015. You know what I'm saying? So I recently started it. It's been like 2-3 years, but Lolo, it stands for Life of Luxury Only. You know what I'm saying? I also had a song called Lolo. But also Lolo stands for love is love, and love and loyalty. That's what Lolo means, you know what I'm saying? So, it's a high quality premium street urban brand. I mean, we got the hoodies and the hats, you know what I'm saying? The jackets, the sweatsuits, and tracksuits are coming right now. New hats are more hoodies, and new hats are coming, for winter season.
So why did you feel the need to start your own clothing line?
I mean, it's just what I do. Like I said, it's a lifestyle, man, and I really didn't feel like.
I meant like you didn't find anything here to express your style with, so you had to create your own style.
I mean, it's just I wasn't really, I'm not knocking nobody down, but I wasn't really feeling, Korean street brand that suits me perfectly. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, like it's hip hop is a way of an expression. So, fashion is another way of expressing yourself, and it's very important. You know what I'm saying? First impression is everything. What you wear is who you are. So you just never know who you're going to run into by an accident. You always got to be fresh. I'm known for, it's Flyboy Entertainment, man. What else you want me to say? You know what I'm saying? We saucing, my sauce is dripping right now. Even though, I ain't even, like, for real, you came so early, man, I ain't even shaved or ain't prepared for shit. But this is what we do, you know what I'm saying? So it's only right that I come out with my own brand. And Lolo is the hottest urban street premium brand there is out here, man, in Korea, without a doubt. So I had to give, not only, that I wanted to express myself as a fashion with my own brand, I just wanted to give people, you know what I'm saying, something fresh to wear, to rock with, you know what I'm saying?
In your style.
And, definitely. So, like I said, man, I'm not knocking no other Korean street brands down. They all doing their thing, and I respect them and I salute them. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, Lolo is the hottest street brand there is in Asia right now. Straight up, cause I'm doing it. You know what I mean? So go ahead and check that out, man. We're young. We're only 2-3 years old, but we're doing some major stuff. So y'all gonna love it, man. Go ahead and rock it, man. You gotta stay fly. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. So if you know my taste, man, of the music and everything that you've seen so far about me, you already know what the clothing is gonna be like. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make it's the cloth, man. It's the fabric. You know what I mean?
So
it's the quality.
You did a TV show that blew up like, I don't know, it blew up. It was huge. It was really, really huge.
Right. The reality show that I was on, right. It was the first reality show ever in Korea, so people just gravitated. You know what I'm saying? Just like that.
Yeah.
So,
It was highly successful.
It was
So
very successful.
You have plans to do that anytime soon?
You mean reality show?
Yeah, I mean, TV appearances or anything.
Oh yeah, TV appearances.
I mean-
I'm not mad at that. So but me, I just became a guy. I'm the type of dude that, things gotta happen organically. Otherwise, I'd rather fall back. You know what I'm saying? I'm just that type of dude. So I'm not gonna try to be on TV and just because I need to get my shit popping. Because I know it's the best way. You know what I mean? But if it's not organic, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So when the time is right, I think if the program is right,
But you're not against that though.
I'm not against any of that. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So I don't know about the reality show. You understand what I'm saying?
You're open to everything. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm eligible for
You open to it.
Yeah,
let's just.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm open to
Okay.
I'm open to any TV shows out here, man. I'm not mad at that.
Lastly, I want to ask you, what should fans of Koreanized, what should fans expect
What can they expect
Yeah.
from me?
from you? Like, are you working on future projects?
Oh yeah,
TV.
I'm already on next project right now. Trust Nobody just dropped yesterday, so everybody go check that out. iTunes everywhere is available, so go ahead and download that. Trust Nobody. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, me and 100, we already on our next project, so I'm probably gonna drop EP. You know what I mean? Definitely more than a single next time that I drop music.
Okay.
So, and we're gonna have this Lolo next season, this winter season, tracksuits, the hoodies and the hats. It's all coming out like next week. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can look forward to that right there.
TV projects? No.
Right now I don't have any TV TV program that's promised.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like we talked about it, man, I'm open to it. So, when the things happen organically, you know what I'm saying? If the program is the one that it suits me, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm definitely gonna
You're
be
open
on it.
to doing that?
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Oh, okay.
No problem.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just want to thank everybody watching this interview.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having me.
I know it's early, like it's not even 9 a.m. yet. So I know it's real early. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us in your house.
Thank you. Appreciate you,
Yeah.
man. Cool. I'll see you later, alright? God bless you guys, man.